How was your weekend?
It was really good. Relaxing, hikes, hanging out, lots of cleaning.
I wanted a hike, too.
You did?
Did you want to hike with my wife?
Yes.
So did I. She's trekking us all into hikes.
Wait, what?
We just all put it together. One at a time. She's making us all go hiking with her. Yeah, I sure did. And I'm not a big hike guy, but we went on a hike. Wow.
Well, when the weather's right, you got to hike. That's what I would say.
Is that a rhyme?
I don't know.
Kinda.
Right.
Yeah, it's the I.
I don't
Right,
know.
I.
Felt good, though.
All right, news. Let's go.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
I saw the story about this guy who threw all this money on the highway. I got a lot to say about it.
Pretty
Vehicle
awesome.
stopped on a bit. No, it's not. It's not awesome.
Awesome.
No.
Yeah.
Vehicle stopped on a busy Oregon highway so drivers could get out and collect an estimated $200,000 thrown out of another driver's window.
Wow.
The Oregon State Police and Colin Davis McCarthy, 38, they said this, that he threw out the cash from his window on I-5 near mile marker 192. He is not charged with any crime. Quote, he was doing well and wanted to bless others with gifts of money.
Oh.
Yeah.
The money is believed to have come from his family's shared bank account. I feel like he was just sticking it to his family. Like, he took it out without them knowing and started throwing it out. Like, I'll
Yeah.
show you. From a shared account. Do they know about this? So, he just started chunking it. Now, here's what I want to say. First of all, people could have died in a car wreck. Or, like, pulled over, and they're out collecting the money, and a car hits them. Like, this is not the way to give away $200,000. If you want to walk around a town and hand out money to people, I'd be a little I'd be like, what's happening here? But that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at all the cars pulled over and people running into the grass to get
Mayhem.
it.
Oh.
There just could have been a lot of serious injuries and deaths. And luckily there wasn't. And then I wonder, you took it out of a shared account and then just threw it out the window? That to me feels like something's up. Like maybe Uncle Mabel, Aunt Mabel, don't even know that the money's gone.
I mean, what a feeling, though, to just be throwing money out the window.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
I would want to actually walk around and hand it to people. Be like, this is real. This is legitimate. I want you to have it for no reason at all because I've been blessed. Like, that would be the feeling. Not just chunk. Because some of the money, too, it may never be found. It could be lost in the mud.
That's terrible. That's a tragedy.
That's a tragedy.
The police had to put out a statement to tell people to stop going there to look for
Stop
it.
looking for the money.
right.
Although there's probably still some
exactly.
out
There's
there.
people out there
Course.
hunting.
I'm on my way.
Yes. A sad story from the weekend. At least 4 people were killed and 20 more injured in a shooting at a Sweet 16 party in Alabama. 4 people were killed. 28 others were injured when gunfire broke out at the party. At least 15 teenagers were treated for gunshot wounds. 5 were still in critical condition. Police haven't released any information about a suspect or motive, and they just kind of go through what happened. That's from UPI. Lunchbox, did you... Because I heard motives, but they weren't in the story. Have you heard anything about this?
I did not. Once I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. I know one of the person killed was the brother of the girl having the birthday, and I was just like, but I didn't see the motive.
Then I won't share what I had read the motive was.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that either, though.
Yeah,
but I
that's
looked.
why. Then I won't share.
How did you
Okay.
get that? Online?
There's so many stories about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there were like 5 mass shootings over the weekend.
I know.
Where multiple people were shot. And at multiple places. So a waitress is fired for mixing blood into cocktails.
Stop it.
What?
Like blood?
A waitress has been fired for allegedly using her own blood as a mixer in cocktails.
What on earth?
Management for the lounge, which is basically called Problem Child Dark Cafe, issued an apology, and they said it's basically job terrorism.
Yeah.
They also let people know the bar was temporarily shut down in order to replace the contaminated glasses and trash bottles. I mean, I would never go back to that place, even though it's not the place's fault.
Ugh.
Or they need to change the name of it. They need to do something.
I'd already consider a name change. just
Problem
'cause.
child. What was it? That's
Dark room.
Problem Child Dark Cafe.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
yeah,
Let's
it's
change
all
it
weird.
anyway.
Yeah, that's probably. We need a rebrand.
Yeah, blood lounge.
Cases of people getting infected from drinking another person's blood are rare, but major diseases can be transmitted through blood.
yeah.
And they list them all.
Obviously.
That's from the New York Post. What a weirdo. A guy won a raffle held by the company he works for. He became the envy of the entire company and, well, country or world because he won a year of paid leave in a company,
No way.
raffle.
What?
Let's do it.
What?
So they finally, what?
What company does that?
They finally met. They had a big raffle. And when they met, they were apart for so long because of COVID. And they stayed, even though they could meet, they got the whole company back together the first time. And then there were prizes like consuming a special homemade drink, with blood.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Nah, she didn't work there. Acting as a waiter for their colleagues. So there were dumb, fun ones, and then there was 365 days of paid leave. It was a young manager, they say. They don't list the business here.
Amazing.
That'd be great.
Would you even go back? You take your year and probably like 6 months into it, you start looking for another job that's even better. So you have 6 months to look while still living, being
Wow.
free. That's why I do. I kind of hedge it.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't. That didn't
No,
come
no,
to my
I'm not
mind.
hedging.
Or you could get
I'm
a
chilling.
job for the 365
No.
and make double.
You could
for a
definitely do
year.
that. I mean, I'd probably do that more so. But I'd want to find a great job. I'd take a little time off, and then I'd start working on finding a great job. And yeah, you could either double up, double dip, or hedge it to where the last 3 months or so you're working at the new place. And you just took 9 months off.
Dang, that's smart.
I'm sure there's some rule like you can't work for a competitor. That'd be weird.
That's from Oddity Central. Hire a hitman. The fake website strikes again. A Tennessee man's facing federal charges for attempting to engage in a murder-for-hire scheme with an undercover FBI agent. Josiah Ernesto Garcia, 21, needed money to support his family. He searched online for a job as a hitman. So this is different than someone going to the site and looking for a hitman. He's actually applying for a job
He wants to kill
as
someone.
a hitman. He submitted an inquiry to the website to work as a hitman, and then they forward it to the FBI, which is what they do every time they get a message on this site. What can I say? I enjoy doing what I do. So if I can find a job similar to it, such as this one, put me in, coach. You want to be a hitman?
He enjoys doing that?
Well, he's an Air National Guardsman.
Oh, okay, I get that.
It's from the New York Post. But as an Air National Guardsman, are you out killing
But he
people?
said he's a marksman. Like, that's what he is. And he said that he prefers to travel for work. He said he will kill in his home state, but he would prefer to travel.
What?
And like they didn't respond, so he kept sending follow-up emails saying, "Hey, are we still doing this? Like, what's going on? Like, am I going to get an interview?" And he sent like his driver's license, all that to them.
You know, thorough.
He really wanted it.
If they really were hiring, they'd probably give him a look. Experts found that talking about sports can get you ahead at work and lead to you being more liked and promotions. Sports talk is very common and a baseline for most people that are familiar. They can relate, especially if your boss is a sports fan. They say sports-related conversations between coworkers and clients can boost morale, and they have the ability to improve your mood with a more positive outlook at work. What are your thoughts when you hear that?
Well, I guess I need to brush up on some sports.
Well, when you were 8, you were a tennis champion.
Tennis star.
Yeah. 92 was my prime, so I was probably 11.
Okay. I'm sorry to insult you like that. You went far into that career.
Yeah, but I played basketball, tennis,
In basketball,
softball.
you were ambidextrous.
You were the free
No,
throw
that's
shooter.
Well, basketball
softball.
free throws they were my specialty, and in softball,
Yeah, I get so
I
confused
was,
with her stories. They're all weird.
yeah, I was a switch hitter. So
But you said you were all-time free throw shooter,
Yeah.
and that's not a position that's ever existed.
yeah, but you put me out at the Vanderbilt court, and I showed you. I did. How many did I have to hit?
No, but I'm saying you
I
said
nailed 'em.
they put you in just to shoot free throws, but that's not really how it works.
Memory's weird.
Okay.
It's a funny thing.
That's from Social Issues Research Center. Be careful with allergy pills. If you turn to those over-the-counter allergy pills or antihistamines to fight your allergies, they can actually make you fat. They say, according to the latest research, people taking allergy meds weighed more in the weeks that followed from taking it. Scientists say that antihistamines increase your appetite, put you on the path to weight gain. So at least you understand why, if you're taking them, and then they're making you hungrier as well.
So that's what it is. I take that every day.
What?
Zyrtec. Antihistamine. That's why, dude, that's why I've got a belly.
You think you're every day? You think, but that's forever.
What do you mean? I've been taking allergy pills for like 10 years. Every day.
Something to
I
that.
think you're blaming.
Right.
Yeah. I
No,
think
dude,
it is-
it's never clicked until you just read that story right now. I'm like, that's why I have a belly.
So then,
But are you
I
always
think
hungry?
Pizza Fridays
Always.
and Pizza Mondays and Pizza Wednesdays and Pizza Thursdays.
Well, no. What happens is Pizza Fridays, but we get a large one and we have leftovers. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I think that's probably a big part of it. Could you not take antihistamines?
No way, dude. Like, my allergies are so bad that if I don't take them, like, I'll have runny nose all day.
I also wanted to talk about this story. Did you see the Walgreens story where the woman went in and the guy who was working there had the gun?
Oh, it was
So on Thursday, there was a shooting involving a pregnant woman and a Walgreens employee. The family say she and her baby are both in stable condition. She had to have 3 surgeries after being shot 8 times, 4 in the stomach, 2 in each leg. Crazy that the baby is fine, right? The baby's in the NICU and only weighs 2 pounds. But on Thursday, she went in. She had to have an emergency C-section. But here's what happened. She went in. Apparently, allegedly, she was shoplifting. The guy who worked there saw it, had a gun on him, walked out to the parking lot. She supposedly sprayed him with mace because she was like, why are you so close? And then he shot her a bunch of times.
Dang.
I don't.
Oh,
That's basically the story. I can read through it to make sure I'm not messing it up, but I read it over the weekend a bunch. It's from News Channel 5. But a Walgreens employee suspected 2 women were possibly stealing items. The employee followed them outside of the car. The pregnant woman sprayed mace at the employee, who then shot at them with a semi-automatic pistol he was carrying, thanks to Tennessee laws that now you can have it. The woman was forced to have a C-section. The baby and the mom are expected to survive.
Okay. Surely this wasn't part of his Walgreens employee protocol.
You don't even walk out and chase.
No.
As
Right,
someone who worked in
no.
retail, there are specific people that are in charge of even saying something. But once they get out of the plate, you don't own the Walgreens. I think he probably had a gun and was like, I feel safe going out. I can go out and enforce.
Yeah, no.
Obviously, if he's grabbing the gun that quick, too.
Let them get away with whatever
It
they
doesn't matter.
took from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not the owner of the Walgreens. You're not the Walgreens super enforcer.
But even if you are, nothing being taken from Walgreens is worth shooting over.
And it just says he thought she was stealing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even know that she
Suspected.
for sure was.
no proof of anything. Just his gut instinct or thought, or maybe he saw something. But
Oh
ugh,
my gosh.
That's a bad one too. Oh, there were a bunch of
I know.
shootings over the
Kentucky,
weekend.
too.
Great. There was another one in Louisville where people died.
It's terrible.
Another one on top of the bank?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another one. Yep. All right, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
We're going to come back. There's some grocery line drama with our Amy here. She saw some grocery line drama,
Okay.
and she wants to share it with us. And also, I got the perfect job for Lunchbox. I think it's something he'd love to do starting tomorrow. We'll get to those 2 things, and we'll take your calls. 877-77-BOBBY. You buying groceries? What happened?
Okay, I'm in line. 2 people ahead of me, 3 people behind me. And then all of a sudden there's this girl and she's sort of frantically looking for a short line. Like you can tell, she's like, oh shoot, I have to get out of here. She has 1 item. So the nice woman in front of me says, hey, you can come in front of me. And then the woman behind me is like, ugh, like is so frustrated with the fact that the woman ahead of her let someone else in. And I thought, oh, this is an interesting little predicament. I don't really care. I'm not in a hurry. Clearly, 1 item girl's in a huge hurry. Person
And it's
in
only
front of
one
me,
item. That matters too.
that's 1 item.
If it was somebody with a full basket, it'd be different.
Person in front of me, just feeling super kind, lets her in. But who knows? The 3 people behind me, they might be in a hurry. We don't know. And so I just thought, well, who has the choice here? Who's in the? I don't know. What is the person in the wrong for letting the 1 item girl in? I don't know. She did it though. Girl behind me, not happy.
I think if you let a 1 item person in, that's okay if they're quick. I do. I wouldn't let a whole basket person in because that's really going to slow everybody's progress. And you get in line for a reason. I hate waiting in a line. I hate when people cut in line. But she allowed someone to go in front of her because it seemed like maybe she had to pee or poop.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing too.
That did not cross my mind.
If she's like super, like, oh,
then
She should
just
say
like
go to
put
the
the
bathroom.
item down and go.
no, I want to get out to the car.
Okay.
No, she should say, like, I got to poop. Let me
Yeah.
through.
No,
Even
why
if she
does
doesn't, that works.
Okay.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, I'm okay with the 1 item person. And I don't make a habit of it. And I also don't, or maybe I go, if it's me, I go, she only got 1 item. Do you guys mind if I let her cut?
Yeah, you gotta get a vote.
No, we ain't voting
Yeah,
with
you gotta
everybody.
vote.
Oh, no?
we
Gotta
ain't-
vote.
Hey, this is not.
This is
we're not,
wasting
we're not going to the
America.
polls. No.
Oh,
I'm just going to say it to the 1 person behind. Because I've been in places where their friends have let friends come in with like 8 items at a clothing store. And I'm like, we can't do this. But it's like somebody cutting at the airport. If they're like, I'm so sorry, I'm so late for this. I have no problem with letting them skirt on through.
See, I did that one time, and the person was like, I'm cool with it, but you want to ask them? And I said, hey, everyone. There were like 10 people. Can I cut? I'm really late. And they were all like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I went. But I got the blessing of everyone
But you
in
know,
line.
you had to go to the poll.
You just need like the first and the second person.
Okay.
You should need anybody that'll let you in. Yeah,
If she'd had more items, the
Okay.
person,
I know.
somebody just likes to get irritated at stuff. Because I hate a line cutter, but if it's not, I don't hate a line cutter that has a good reason to line cut.
I know. The person behind me, I would be like, let's just breathe
What
through
was
this.
her item? I think we need to know what that is.
Oh.
too.
Not a big
Okay.
deal. Eggs.
Ooh, eggs.
Maybe there's like an omelet convention and she's late to it.
Yeah, like what's she in a hurry with eggs?
I was
Breakfast.
thinking she had to be somewhere with the eggs, like at a restaurant. Did they need eggs? And they sent her out to get them. And I don't know.
There's a
Or
couple
she's
at a table like,
supposed to be-
where are our eggs?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm okay with it. 1 item. I wouldn't mind it if I were the person 2 people back. That's how I'm looking at this. I'm 2 back. She's only got 1 item. She's in a hurry. Sure. Go to town.
Okay, yeah, I felt similar.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how the people behind me should feel.
Well, we're similar people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have a deal here about Lunchbox and Lunchbox's investments because Amy gave him $30. I gave him $30. He has his own $30. So we're like $90 into this. And so this is Sam from Indianapolis who left us this voicemail.
Just calling related to Lunchbox's investments. His Rolls-Royce stock that he bought is actually not for the cars. That's the engine company, Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce Cars is owned by BMW. So if you want to get to owning that Rolls-Royce, you might want to sell that stock and invest it into the BMW stock.
He's been talking about how he has stock in Rolls-Royce.
Ugh.
Okay.
The engine.
Yeah, not the actual car.
Also, Bobby, I hate to remind you of this, but technically we've each given him $61.
Yeah.
We gave him more?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we
we're
did.
going to buy a full stock
think-
at WWE.
I think you've blocked it out, but
Yeah, because we didn't have
Why do
enough,
I keep giving him more
we
money?
didn't have enough buying power to get a whole stock of WWE, so we'd all ponied up $31 each to get full stock of WWE.
Did you put another 31 into?
Absolutely.
Okay, so how are we doing? Are there any issues? Are we making money?
Well, here's the issue. I don't understand where the money went. Like I deposited it, and it says my deposit went in.
What do you mean know where the money went?
what?
Like I put it in there, and so I go to buy a stock of WWE, and it's like you don't have enough buying power. You only have $1.26. And I'm like, no, it says right here, my deposit for $93 went through. and it's like, you don't have enough buying power. And I asked Morgan, I'm like, what? And she's like, I don't know.
I think
She's
it just
the one
takes a minute to
No.
basically post.
No. It said it took 5 days to post. Like, it took 5 days to get deposited in there, and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally it went through. And I go, and I was like, all right, cool. Let me buy a stock. You don't have enough buying power. You only have $1.62 of buying power. No, because I just deposited $93. I have no idea.
Why is it always something?
It is so frustrating.
No, you're right. It is so frustrating.
Yeah, I've never heard of any time someone just like deposits 93 and suddenly it turns into $1.
That's what
I have. We did a whole business together where we bought shoes and
Well-
all of a sudden they just disappeared and we had no money for them.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll help you during the break.
Yeah, get out the app.
Are you sure that money didn't get deposited into your lottery fund and you bought lottery
Yeah,
tickets?
I promise.
or-
I keep those separate.
Morgan, did you try to help him?
Yeah, I did, and the money did go in, but it
Money
just like
what did it say? Money go by. What's
Money
it?
gone.
Money
Sorry.
gone. Sorry.
Yeah, and so it should be $93 in the account. But here's the other problem. That WWE stock, it's up over $100 now. We've been losing money. We've been losing money because we can't even buy it.
Well, we didn't lose the money. We just
No,
didn't make.
our profit would be like
yeah, but we didn't.
20%.
But we didn't lose any money.
Would it be 20%?
No, we have lost money. Like,
No,
it's a-
you and I have lost
Yeah.
money.
No,
by
we've
giving
all
it to
lost
them.
money. Hey,
Yeah.
we all lost money because we're a team. But it's like at $106 now. When we tried to buy it, it was at 93.
And I can't give you more because by the time I give you more to put in, the same thing's gonna happen.
And that's
Okay.
what I don't understand. How do I not
I
have
can't
it?
believe we gave him more money. I
Does
don't
the
remember
app
that.
have a 1-800 number, like, or customer care? Like,
How would I find that?
It's probably on the click
On
to
the very
contact
bottom.
us.
yeah, because you need to know, like, I'm very curious where the money went. If somehow you lost it in the app because
he
of
owes it
something
to
you
us.
clicked, then great. But it can't just poof disappear for no
Because
reason.
I even had the email and it says, that, "Oh, congratulations, your deposit went through. It's posted." I go and I only have $1.62. I don't understand.
Give it till tomorrow. I have faith. It'll post.
No.
No.
We'll believe in it, Lunchbox.
Yeah, we believe in it. We believe in you. Make it
Yeah.
happen. Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, man, stock market is stressful over
Or
here.
is it?
Yeah, I mean, because you look at those numbers every 30 seconds, see how they're doing.
Imagine that was your career.
Oh, no way. There's no way.
Wall Street.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna get. Let's see how it's doing today. Let's see if we're.
I'm good right now.
No, hold on. Let me
No,
see.
yes, no, hold on.
All right,
Ray, you can play the song.
Oh. We're down 21 cents today. Oh no.
All right, Lainey Wilson and Hardy wait in the truck. Bobby Bone Show. segment, we have 2 Spill the Teas. Spill the tea!
Let's spill the tea.
And Lunchbox and Eddie are not the ones that are spilling the tea.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I
For
was
the
thinking.
first time ever, neither of them are the ones tattletelling.
Okay.
So who can it be?
Oh, Amy coming in hot.
She's coming in hot.
She is smiling.
Yeah, she is smiling, and she didn't even look at us. She turned her back.
She did turn her back.
She
you
turned
guys.
her back because she did not want to make eye contact.
Okay.
We got 2 tea spillers coming up. I think we'll leave it there. And Lunchbox's ultimate job. At least that's what somebody says. They saw a job, they thought you'd be perfect for it.
Oh, okay.
It obviously is not a compliment.
Oh,
He goes, oh, okay.
I thought it was yeah.
Okay, back in a second. In South Carolina last Wednesday, Pick 3 Lotto were the numbers 111.
Oh,
Wow.
So 111 was a big winner. And they did it again on Thursday. The numbers were 222.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
You know everybody's picking 333?
For sure.
And if it does come up, everybody's going to get like a nickel when they split that thing up. So that's what's up. 111, 222.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
The 50-cent Pick 3 ticket has a top prize of $250, while a $1 ticket can earn up to $500. It's a bunch of people winning. You're not going to win a ton of money.
You
But
only
it-
win $500 for getting 3 numbers? That is,
That's what it says, a $1 ticket.
that's crazy.
There were more than 22,000 Pick 3 tickets. And maybe it's because it was all split up.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
there's only a certain pool of money. So if you hit it, maybe that's why it was only $500 because they had to split it up so many times.
Because I don't play pick 3. I play the big ball.
Yeah, of course. And you just show them, don't you?
Yeah, I want the
You made,
millions.
you made a bunch of money, huh? You
No,
really
I
gave
haven't-
it to
I
them. You
haven't
stuck
done-
it to them.
No,
yeah.
I haven't done that yet.
A former Meta employee, you know what Meta is?
Facebook.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Claims that she was paid $190,000 a year to do nothing.
Dang, I need that.
And somebody wrote, "This is kind of Lunchbox now."
That's not funny, Eddie. That's so stupid. That you
How
said
do you know
that
it was
in.
him?
Yeah, I think it
Because
was
he
me.
laughs at his own joke.
No,
Look
I
at it.
don't.
Ha, 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 I'm so funny.
That
Look at
was
it.
funny.
Hey.
I don't know who said it. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But they said this is kind of like Lunchbox now.
That is like you.
Here's a clip of Madeline talking about what she did all day and how she was basically just doing nothing, going to meetings.
So what do you do all day? You're learning. They have a really amazing onboarding and training, the best onboarding and training I've seen from any company ever. The expectations when you start is really that you're just learning and taking it all in because you're drinking from a fire hose. But the most that we did, we had so many team meetings. Why are we meeting? We're not hiring nobody. None of us knew the answers to. We would ask my boss. She'd be like, I don't know, because she was new too. I really miss it.
So she did nothing except go to meetings and learn. But
Dang,
never had
why'd
to
she
implement
quit?
anything. I don't know. Maybe they had to lay off a bunch of people because I saw that there were massive layoffs.
Oh, that
and
is-
the first person that you lay off is the person who doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
All right, we got to make some cuts here. Who can we afford to lose? Well, we got this whole group of people. They don't even have a job. We just pay them. Yeah, I'm feeling that's where we go, Mark. So that's what's up. That is from Yahoo.
That would be
Finance.
great, though. Not to be challenged at your job, just to be chilling. That'd be great.
I have 2 spill the teas. I want to start, if you don't mind. Da, da, da.
Let's spill the tea.
Abby, will you come up to the microphone, please? Abby is the jack of all trades. She produces segments. She answers phones. She sings. Abby, would you like to spill the tea on someone?
I would love to.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so last week on Thursday, Mike had a bunch of guests in for his podcast, and he can probably explain it better than me. But it was, what's her name? Broken Lizard. And then, so they're the Stormtroopers. You want to help me,
it's
Mike?
Super Troopers.
Supers.
He had Super Troopers in.
Yeah, Super Troopers. There we go. And then Adrian Palicki.
Yeah.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, she's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But I asked Mike, and I was like, oh, yeah, she was in Friday Night Lights. So that's kind of how I recognized her. So I was helping him, like, get people out, get them out. And I had to go back to my desk real quick. I was going back out, and I heard Lunchbox in the hallway. He yelled, "Hey, where's Riggins?"
From Friday Night Lights.
Yes.
Yeah. And so did she answer?
What did she do? I'm
so-
like,
Did you think was that fun? Is that funny? I don't know.
Well, no. Here, I walk out
Tim
and
Riggins?
I see her, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I don't know her real name. Like, I just know her from Friday Night Lights, Tyra. And so I just see her, and I instantly just, like, I don't know what to say to her. So I just say, hey, how's Riggins? And she just goes, he's fine.
So Riggins was
Is another
Her-
character
that was
she's
her
with.
they were
boyfriend.
dating.
He's
in
the hot
the
guy.
They were
show.
they were dating in the Friday Night Lights,
Yeah.
and so I just said it, and I thought, hey man, kind of funny. Like,
How'd
I
that
didn't-
work out for you?
Not nothing really.
no, that was the most, like, cringeworthy thing ever. I
So
think
you
that he
couldn't have
could have
said,
done.
"Hey, big fan. I'm Lunchbox."
I didn't know her name. I didn't know.
You didn't have to say that there.
But
Hey, big fan. I'm Lunchbox.
I could have said that, but I
Yeah.
just went with Riggins, man. How's Riggins? Because like
No, we get it.
You
Yeah, yeah.
keep in touch, and she's just like, it's fine.
Is that not awkward? Why does he not know how to act around celebrities? Like,
Well,
he doesn't.
Well, here's the thing.
And they're in here all the time.
I literally just walked out of a
what
room,
about
and she was.
What about Emmett Smith?
Oh man, we don't want to talk about that.
What
But
happened there?
Why not?
He just ignored me, man.
But did you like talk to him like a normal human?
No, he yelled
You
at
yelled,
him.
yeah.
Yelled.
Yeah, you were like in a huge space probably with like just hundreds of feet of
No,
open?
it was just like me and like him and a couple other people. Like it was like small, intimate setting.
Yeah, like a hallway. Or
Yeah,
something,
like a walkway.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
what'd you just yell?
hey man, and I asked him where a Super Bowl ring.
He's like, "Where's your Super Bowl ring?"
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
And
You didn't want to be like, "Hey man, really good to meet you, big fan."
I just sometimes I just want them to feel my excitement. Like when I see celebrities,
It scares them.
I want them to know that I'm excited to see them. That's what I did with her. And what's her name? Adrienne.
Adrian.
I didn't know her name, and I just, man, how's Riggins? And the other guys that were with her, I recognized the one dark-haired guy, but I was like, man, don't know his name either, so I couldn't even do anything with him. But I got a chuckle though, like, he's fine. Do you think she still talks to Riggins?
I don't know, and I don't know really who Riggins is. And
oh man, come on, he was the problem.
Who else have you yelled at?
Oh, I've yelled at a lot. Gwen Stefani.
No, they wouldn't let him touch her.
Yeah, I went chasing. I was at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. I was checking in, and she came out of the elevator bank, and I left the check-in desk with my suitcases, chased her through the lobby to the front doors. I was like, Gwen, big fan, can I get a picture? And she turns around, sure. And I go to put my arm around her, and she goes, no touching. So I did the 2 thumbs up.
But don't you think you yelling, running, like that scares somebody a little bit?
Yeah, but she's Gwen Stefani. She's used to it.
I think if you just said, "Hey Gwen, hey, I'm a big fan. Do you mind if I get a picture?"
If I, hey Gwen, she ain't gonna hear me, and she's gonna keep going.
No, but you go to.
If you say it, she has security. She's got bodyguards.
You can even say to the bodyguards or anybody, "Hey Gwen, do you mind if I get a picture? I'm a big fan." That's so different than screaming, "Gwen!" running with a suitcase behind you.
I did have a suitcase backpack on. It was awesome.
We could do this. He's got like 10 of these stories.
Lots of these
And he's
stories.
like, I don't understand why celebrities won't talk with me. Okay.
Johnny Bananas at the bar. Oh man.
Then you wanted to be his best friend.
I wanted to be his best friend.
And then
I got told to back
Did you
off.
yell at Halle Berry at a basketball game?
Halle Berry was at a concert in Las Vegas.
Okay, that was a
Yeah.
concert.
did you yell at her?
Yeah.
Who was the basketball game?
Hold on. Did you yell at Halle Berry?
I was like, Halle Berry!
Halle Berry.
And I was like, let me get a pic. You're so beautiful. And she's kind of looked
I'm
at me.
surprised she wasn't all over that.
And she was in a special section, and she started backing away. So I just stood right here and took a picture with her in the background.
Did she know?
Nah, I think she was kind of looking at me like, okay. LeBron James at the club in Vegas, and I tried to get a picture with him, and the bodyguard goes, no. And so I took a picture with him in the background, and they told me, you do that again, you're going to get kicked out. And I was like, okay, my bad. Cool.
Your rate is so low, I guess.
Yeah.
It never actually works out, so why not change your style?
I don't know. I did Ashley Judd at a Kentucky basketball game.
That's it.
Yeah, she was sitting there watching the Kentucky basketball game, and I went down, and I was like, Ashley,
But why not go all the way down like to her?
No, I did. I went to her row, but she
You're
was
yelling
like,
when
well, she was 4 seats in.
You're yelling 4 seats away?
It's not that far.
Yeah.
That's from me to you. Watch. Hey, man, you good?
Well, yeah, but you.
Can I get a picture?
Hold on. But you're not having other fans in between us
It's
drinking
4
their
people.
beers, and you know what I mean?
Drinking beer ain't that loud. Okay, go ahead.
And I said, Ashley Judd, big fan. Can I snap a pic? And
Why would you yell Judd, though? Because she knows who she is, and she probably doesn't want you yelling it so everybody around knows it's her.
Oh, well, I don't know.
'Kay.
And because she's known to be a big Kentucky basketball fan. And this is back when Tubby Smith was the head coach and his son was Saul Smith, and he was sitting next to her, and she goes, she's watching the game. I'm like, who are you? You don't need to speak for her.
You said that?
Did you say that?
I said,
Did you say what you just said you said?
I said, it's halftime. And
You really got him, buddy.
Wow.
that was it.
That is, halftime is very different from who
You're
are you.
tough, dude.
But I ain't got no pick. Got no pick.
You didn't do one of those where you get over your shoulder?
No, and that was back in the day with disposable cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Did you yell at Warren Sapp or just go up to him?
I just went up to him. He just totally ignored.
yeah.
I absolutely
Terrible.
ignored. Just walked right by me. Chris Berman, same thing. Just kept walking by.
Did you yell at them?
No.
Why'd you have to think about it?
No. I went up to Warren Sapp. I went up to him. I said, hey, man, we're up here. Bobby Bones, Andy Roddick, they're doing a sports show up there. We're wondering if you can interview you. And, no. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
And you promise you talked in that normal voice?
No, I probably yelled.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
But he was in the lobby of the hotel. There was a lot of good hustle and bustle going on.
A lot of yelling.
And
you did there.
Chris Berman was waiting for the elevator. And I went, Chris Berman, dude. Rumbling, stumbling.
Oh, you started doing him, but
Yeah,
pushing
'cause
him.
that's what he does. And I said, hey, man, you want to come up and be on Bobby Bones and Andy Roddick's sports show? No. Just ignore me.
Do you think you scared him, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, who
He's
cares?
he was kind of grumpy dude. He just got on the elevator and was like, all right,
It did work in his favor the time he yelled at Diddy.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, at iHeart?
iHeart. Everybody told me, security told me, back up, back up. He didn't want anybody in the hallway. Get away, get away. And everybody's backing up, and who went through? Me. Diddy! Diddy! And he looks at me and goes, you give him love, love, love. And he came up and gave me daps.
There were cameras on him, though.
He loved it.
All right, we got to cut the other one for now. We'll come back to it. Okay, thank you. Go.